We are going to go at this market with Dragon Energy this week, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I think price is going lower. Okay, wow, shocker. A channel that told you actually which way they think the price is going to go without saying it could go up, down, sideways, inwards, outwards. Yes, that is my channel. It is called Crash Trading, and you should subscribe to it right now if you're tired of watching these other channels that say it could go any which way. So I think price is going to break the fuck down this week, and I'm about to explain to you exactly why in this video. Now, you should know that we are short on Cosmos Atom right now in my Telegram alerts channel. I've alerted everyone that we are short this week, okay? And I've actually posted the exact setup here on Atom. We have a stop loss set at 24.55, and I've already locked in around $10,000 in profit on the short side. Now, I am expecting a continuation lower, and I'm about to break it down. So this is where most channels say, oh, it could go up, oh, it could go side. Okay, I'm telling you, right? You have to understand there's so many factors to consider. There's so many things to be looking at to decide which way is price going to break. Okay, and right now I can tell you there are probably like 10 bearish factors and probably 2 bullish factors. So what do you think's gonna fucking happen when you have 10 bearish factors and only 2 bullish factors? I bet you 9 times out of 10 that price is gonna fucking go lower. So whether I'm right or wrong, we will see. But I should start off by saying that there will be no shortage of critics or people who jump at the opportunity to say, Alex, you were wrong. But at the end of the day, you can never be wrong if you never say shit, right? And that's what all these other channels out there do. They never say shit, so they're never wrong, and they can never be criticized. Here, you can criticize me, but you gotta realize at least someone is telling you what the fuck they think is gonna happen, a real opinion. So, let's get into it, guys. Look at the volume bars here on the weekend. You can see way more big red selling bars of volume, and that is a volume analysis within this chart pattern, right? So in this chart pattern, everyone say price can go up or down. Okay, but how do we determine which way the price is going to go? You can see the volume is a major clue that price would break down. And it's funny, as I'm making this video, you know, price just wants to make me look good. Shit just wants to break down as I'm fucking making my analysis. Like, thank you, market. Oh, do my profits just want to keep going up and up? Yeah, I guess they do, okay? Because, look, that's how we fucking roll here at Crash Trading. I give you real opinions, real predictions. I actually didn't mean to start this video when it dumps. Honestly, I hope it bounces back up so it looks like I'm wrong, and that way I can actually do my analysis and not have people be like, oh, you only posted whenever you were right. No, no, no. Like, price, stop fucking breaking down. Stop making me look right. Please go back up so people don't think I'm fucking like, posting when I'm right, Fuck off. Get your ass back up, dude. Now, let's get into it. So, one thing you should know about consolidation, right? A lot of people think price consolidation is bullish. Now, that is true in a bull market and in a bull trend, okay? So when price is going up and you consolidate, that is bullish. But when price is in a bear market and price is slowing down and consolidating, that often leads to bearish continuation, right? So there's a key difference to understand here, right? Everyone thinks consolidation equals bullish. Actually, consolidation is bullish in a bull trend. Consolidation is bearish in a bear trend. Right now, we see consolidation within a bear trend, which always has a higher probability of breaking lower. Now, second factor I want you to see that is bearish is the fact that you can see the very, very low volume and how price is just kind of getting super, super boring, doing absolutely nothing the last few days. Now, what do you know when price does nothing? What oftentimes happens? Well, look at this. Tiny little candle. What the fuck does price do after it? Dumps. Tiny little candle. Price dumps, okay? Tiny little candle doesn't dump here, right? But you can see this is on an upward trajectory, right? We have our EMAs crossing to the upside, right, as support, okay? So once again, in an uptrend, consolidation is bullish. In a downtrend, consolidation is bearish. Right now, we see consolidation in a bear trend and in a bear market. Now, let's go to the bigger time frame so you can see the overall big picture chart pattern. Now, a lot of people don't believe in chart patterns. It's so funny. They say, well, Apple might buy Bitcoin, or, oh, this may happen, or what happens if, this company buys Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's all in the charts. And so we've been calling this for a very long time now, but you can see this head and shoulders neckline right here. we came up to it at 48,200, which is when I told everyone to take profits. You can go back and watch last video. You can go back and watch the video on this day, right here at 48,200, when I told everyone, don't be greedy, sell into resistance, and you can always buy back in, right? And so we made around $19,000 actually longing the pump here in Monero, okay? Also on the channel, you can watch that video. And then we sold at the top, perfectly, beautifully. Okay, so you got to realize, as long as we have this head and shoulders, all right, that this is overall pointing to a drop down to 26K, which people have laughed their ass off at me, and people have told me that I'm crazy for that prediction, which I have left up on Twitter since February the 7th right here. I believe Bitcoin will bottom somewhere between 9 and 26K. Not a popular opinion. You know I don't do hot takes for attention. I do takes where I think I'm going to be right? And so currently, yes, we are short, but it's for many, many more reasons. And so one thing you got to realize is, as long as we are below this neckline of resistance, we are still pointing towards a crash down to 26K in my eyes. All right, now let's point out another factor I want you to see. Look at this, guys. Look at this. You see how the volume has been decreasing ever since we hit the bottom here at 32K. Okay, you can see. You can draw a straight line from the volume down. You can see it's just decreasing over time. Literally, you can see, look at this. Volume is literally just decreasing over time as time continues. It's just decreasing. It's literally going lower and lower. You see that? And so that tells me that as we're actually uptrending here, right? Everyone thinks, oh, higher lows, higher lows. Okay, what they don't realize is there's less buyers, okay? Now, we're not necessarily seeing less sellers step in, right? Look at that, massive sellers. Okay, here, okay, this is the weekend. We see volume completely slowing down, and that's how price always is on the weekends. There's like no movement on the weekends. This is why I hate trading on the weekends overall. But for the most part, you can't say that the selling volume is really disappearing too much, although, I mean, I guess you could, but at the end of the day, right, that's kind of it's kind of hard to tell. But one thing I can say for sure is you definitely can't say that buyer interest is rising as we are uptrending here, right? And so one thing you know for a fact is when you're in an uptrend, but there's less and less buyers, that's a great factor for the uptrend to end, right? So keep that in mind. So I see less interest here in buyers as we're uptrending, and that is leading to a higher probability of a breakdown through these higher lows that everyone is talking about. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's your next bearish factor. Now, another bearish factor I can point out is the fact that I'm bearish. Okay, now we know that oftentimes I'm right. Okay, probably 80% of the time on this channel, you've seen I'm right. All right, and that is a fact if you go back and watch the videos on this channel. And so I am an indicator, guys. I am a leading indicator because just listening to what I think most of the time is right. So the fact that I am bearish is an indicator for why price should go down, okay? That's your next reason. Now, let's get into another reason here, which is that every single time price is bouncing up to 40,600 to 40,800, you can see how these massive wicks are forming, right? So you can see it pumps and it quickly gets shut down. It pumps, quickly gets shut down. Quickly pumps, quickly gets shot down. Pumps, quickly gets shut down, right? And so to me, I kind of look at it as like someone is trying to test Bitcoin. They're trying to pump it and see, all right, what's the reaction to it? And I think whoever's pumping Bitcoin is realizing that shit is getting shut the fuck down real fast. Okay, so that's not a bullish sign, right? So when you see these big wicks and these prices getting shut the fuck down like very fast, okay, with this volume analysis and how we see way more sellers here on the weekend overall, at least according to the volume, it's another bearish factor I want you to see. Now, let's look at another thing here, okay, which is the fact that this could be a big bear flag here in Bitcoin, right? So you have the pull right here, and then you have the bear flag right here. And once again, what is a consolidation in a bear market often leads to a bearish continuation, whereas a consolidation in a bull market often leads to what, right? Bull flag consolidation, bull continuation. Bear flag in a bear market, bear continuation, right? So that's another bearish factor to keep in mind. Now, another factor to keep in mind if you don't want to listen to charts only is obviously the economic factors. We don't have new money coming into the markets. It's just not there. There's no new money being printed. There's nothing going on. It's like everything that it's the opposite of new money coming into the market. It's money coming out of the market right now. And so that is obviously what leads to bear market and this structure that we see. Okay. And so combined with that, combined with all these factors I've pointed out, combined with that rejection at the head and shoulders neckline, guys, overall, this is very bearish. Now, one thing I should point out is look at this support right here that we're at. Okay. So everyone is looking at the support, hoping it holds. But if that support breaks, guess what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh, don't worry, we have this support right here. And I would agree. That is the last major support is at 38K, 37.6K right here. We break that, then say hello to 26K Bitcoin. It is coming, guys. And that has been my prediction. That has been what I've told everyone. People have laughed. People have thought it was hilarious. Every single time Bitcoin pumped like fucking $2, people were like, oh, you thought Bitcoin was going to 26K? It just fucking pumped $500. All right. And then they're over here. Literally, when we get a shoot yourself candle, right? I call this a shoot yourself candle. Okay, because you're fucking laughing. You think it's the bottom. Okay, on this little green candle. Oh my god, it pumped. And then that candle comes in, and that's when you want to shoot yourself and wish you listened to my videos. Right? So that's why I call it shoot yourself candle. The thing about the shoot yourself candle is we haven't got one since right here. Okay, now shoot yourself candle, you can see that's from 41,000 down to 35,000. That's a 7,000 point drop of one candle. Now, don't get me wrong, we have seen some big bearish candles, okay, but these are like, all right, what the fuck am I doing with my life candles? And once again, these are, all right, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I am shooting myself candle, right? So there's a difference between this candle and this candle, and we haven't got one of these shoot yourself candles in a while. Now, I know that may sound a little out there, and some of you may be like, Jesus, dude, you're taking a little too far with these candles, man. But I'm telling you, we haven't got one of those in a while. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get one very, very soon. And, well, I don't want to talk about what's going to happen then. So, Jesus, dude, our shorts are printing right now. And, you know, I sent this out in crash alerts today. Here was our short where we shorted Atom today. I mean, just a killer setup, and now up over 15,000 here today. But, yeah, so you got to realize, all right, dude, are you kidding me? Like, price couldn't wait for me to fucking post this video. It just had to dump while I'm making the video. Like, this is a joke, dude. This is a joke because now everyone's like, oh, you posted the video when it fucking dumped. Dude, I wasn't trying to do this, you know, but you gotta realize, like, I started this video explaining why I think price is gonna dump, and then it fucking dumps. Guys, I quit. I fucking quit. All right, whatever, guys. I can't do anything about that, you know, I'm sorry. But, fuck it. Let's make a quick transition. Let me tell you where I might buy the dip then, since this shit just wants to fucking dump off while I'm making my video. That doesn't help, okay? Like, this is supposed to be a prediction, right? I'm supposed to predict what's going to happen, and literally as I'm making the video, it happens. Like, come on, dude. You should have waited like 30 minutes till I post my video. Anyways, that fucking sucks. All right, let's get into where I might actually buy the dip. So let's get a fucking clean chart. This chart is ugly right now. Not only because the price is dumping, because I got so much drawn up crap right there. Okay, so we just broke this ascending support right here, which I've talked about in our crash alerts, and I told them, like, objectively, this is as good as it gets for a setup, right? Here's our stop loss, and I'm pretty sure we just nailed the trade. I said that at 11:24, which is about 2 hours ago, okay? So we're making good money today in crash alerts, all right? But anyways, let's now, since I've already proved my bearish fucking prediction, it's already come true way fucking quicker than it should have, all right? Let's talk about where I might actually buy the dip. So let me show you what I'm looking for to buy the dip this week. Okay, so you could see next support is at 37,500, 37,600. Okay, massive, massive, massive support, right? So every time we get to the top of this channel, we pull back, we pull back, we pull back. Okay, every time we've got to the bottom here, bottom. Okay, and so this is a really, really awesome support level right here at 37,600-ish. Okay, one, because it's horizontal support, right? So right here. support, support, support. Okay, and then it's also ascending support from like a trend line, higher lows perspective. So when you have horizontal and ascending support at the exact same spot, guys, you're usually going to get a bounce like 90% of the time here. Okay, 90% of the time you'll get at least a bounce here. Okay, now can it break through after there? Yes, absolutely it can. And I've told everyone here in our alerts, I said, don't be surprised. Like, this is absolutely a week where we can collapse down to 30K. And I've told everyone that in my Discord is we can seriously get that collapse like out of nowhere. Like I said, the shoot yourself candle. We haven't got one of those in a while, and I think we could be close, right? But anyways, of course I hope for a shoot yourself candle, because for me it's like go to the bank candle, because I'm short, right? But a lot of 99.9% of people, that's not a go to the bank candle. It's go buy a gun candle with whatever remaining money you have from your Bitcoin holdings that are getting crushed, right? But anyways, I'm taking this joke way too far. I'm so sorry. You're looking at this. I'm telling you right now. Okay, what I'm looking for is a bounce here. But here's how you know you have an extremely high probability of buying the dip here. Okay, so for example, you see on the 4-hour time frame, you see how we set a low here? And look at where the RSI was. Okay, look at where the RSI was. It was right here. Okay, should price come down for a lower low, okay, a lower low, right? So here's the first low. If it comes for a lower low, okay, but with a higher high on the RSI, I am going to buy that dip for a juicy, juicy long trade, right? But here's the thing. If price comes lower than this low, and the RSI is lower than this low, okay, that is not a good sign. That is a horrible sign. Okay, so what you want to see if you're a bull looking to buy the dip, right, is you want to see a higher low in the price in the RSI with a lower high, lower low in the price. Okay, that's where you snipe and buy the dip with confidence. A lot of people blindly buy the dip. Okay, and blindly buying the dip, well, you can buy the dip here, and then you're going to be like, oh my god, I bought the dip here. Right, how many times do you see comments saying, I bought the dip and it kept dipping? Yeah, because you don't know when to pull the trigger and buy the dip with confidence, right? And so it's all about having your factors, and this is why we have a crash trading charts course, so it shows you everything you need to know about charts to be confident and, you know, not be one of these guys who says it can go any and each and every way. You actually say which way you think it's going to go with confidence and be right like 80% of the time. You see what I mean? So anyways, this is what I'm looking for. If we can get a dip down to here with a higher high or higher low in the RSI, that is where I'd be looking to buy the dip. Otherwise, yes, we'll still get a bounce here. We'll still probably get a bounce here. But I do think we will break down and lower down to my overall yearly target of 26K in Bitcoin, which people have laughed at me a lot for. Okay, so you know, it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, before we collapse. Because here's the thing, right? We can come right, higher low, higher low, higher low. I can see best case we come actually bounce back up to 45K after this and break down. I don't think we're going to ever, or not ever, but I don't think we're coming back to the top of this channel again. I don't think it's happening, in my opinion. It's absolutely possible, but I think it's like less than a 20% probability. I think if we come down to 37K, we'll probably get a bounce there, but I do think we're going to smash through lower here with time, whether that's like within 3 days from that point or whether that's within weeks from that point. And that's if I'm right and then we actually get all the way down to there. Okay, but yeah, that's how you buy the dip with confidence, is you want a bullish RSI divergence right here. If you get a bullish RSI divergence, that is a juicy long that I would take, and I would hope we fucking pump to the moon from that long, okay? But obviously, I wouldn't have high expectations in this bear market. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm looking out for. So guys, since this video is a bearish prediction, but it's kind of already dumping as I'm making the video. I mean, no, we should still have more to go, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say the prediction's over or anything, because we still got more to go if I'm right, right? So yeah, no, I'm not right yet. I'm definitely not right yet about a dump this week. But there's so many other factors I can make, guys, but I don't want to make this video too long. So if you enjoyed what you got, then drop a like on this video. Make sure you are subscribed. And I hope you appreciate the, you know, no BS video where I say like, look, I think price is going down, right? I don't just tell you it's going to go every which way, because that doesn't help anyone, right? Like I said, you can never be wrong if you never say shit. Well, we say shit that means something, that actually holds value and credence, and I mean, that's what we do here. So not much buying volume, guys. Not much buying volume. The volume is key. Volume is shrinking. I mean, you can also say the sell volume is shrinking, but I'm telling you guys, when you have an uptrend, but less and less buyers coming in on that uptrend, that is a key sign of a collapse coming through that uptrend. Like, that is what people don't understand. Everyone uses such fancy indicators on their charts. People use a million indicators on their charts. What do you see here on my chart? You don't see many indicators, right? Because the most important indicator in the world is volume. That's the most important indicator. And once you learn how to use volume with charts, with a couple of divergencies that I teach in the course, like, you got it. You know what I mean? You'll never have to fucking watch another YouTube technical analysis video to be confident in your stance on the market and to profit like these trades that we take in the Telegram, you know? So, guys, we got a big week ahead. We'll see if I'm right about a dump. And follow me on Twitter. If I change my mind, I'll probably update you here. And yeah, I will be looking to probably buy the dip here around 37,600 if we get there. Now, final thing before we end off this video, guys, if you are a day trader, there is no reason you shouldn't be in the Crash Alerts Telegram channel, getting these live setups, real-time updates, stance swishes on the market, and you know, this is going to help you a lot. Okay, so if you're a day trader, I expect you to be in the Crash Alerts. Step up your game. If you're tired of getting fucking dumped on, okay, and watching your portfolio drop 50% for no reason because you don't have skills, and then you try to comfort yourself and say, oh, it's okay, I'll hodl, it's okay, you know, because hodling is an excuse for inability. Saying that no one can predict the market is an excuse for inability. You gotta try, right? Like John Morgan, he doesn't even want to try to do 10 push-ups, okay? You can try to do 10 push-ups instead of being a fat fuck, okay? Sorry, John Morgan, if you're watching this video. But yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. And for updates, stance switches on the market, calls, real-time alerts, updates, you either got to be in the Telegram or you got to be following me on Twitter at the very least, because you see, I post a video maybe once a week lately. All right, I'm going to try to step up my game. I'm going to try to post some more videos here. But, you know, the difference is I'm a trader first, YouTuber second. Everyone else is YouTuber first, then whatever second, right? So there's a difference here, and that's why sometimes I don't post videos unless I want to make a video. Today I wanted to make a video, so I posted it. But otherwise, to stay as up to date as possible, follow me on Twitter for completely free, obviously. And then obviously, if you're willing to go the paid route, Telegram alerts, this is the best thing if you're an actual day trader. I just want to say, my goal is not to make people who aren't traders turn into traders. My goal is to help struggling traders, okay, who are trying to stop struggling and to actually be a good trader, right? I don't want to bring more people into trading. Trading is already such a low success rate sport. I call it a sport or a game or whatever. Like, we all know 90% of traders fail, right? So I think 90% of people should stay away from my Telegram, okay? Only the people that are really, you know, either you've already been struggling for trading and you just keep going and you're not giving up and you really want to be profitable, or two, you think that, okay, I am the 10% and you have no doubt about that. Though that's who my Telegram is for, right? It's not for everybody. But anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you later. Bye.